Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is like the title says a DIY, and some people seem to really like these DIYs, so I thought I'll share it because these are things that I used to do. Some of them I do kind of often, not so, but others I need to start doing them again, like my hair mask. And if you have not seen that video, I will leave that in the down bar. You need to go check out my deep conditioning hair mask. I bought Couple Well, and I didn't like how, what it did, and it was just so inexpensive for me to make it at home, but I put it off, was too busy, only to realize that the time I'm spending to just go buy these things and the money, and it's not working. Might as well just make my homemade stuff and use it. So DIY, this is a body scrub, and these are just things that I play around with and I use and I work for me, and I thought I'll share it with you. Some of you may use these things and already, so this, or maybe use some of these same products and you do something a little different. But I'm going to show you how I make my sugar scrubber. I'm looking below because I have my sugar down here. So I purchased the Demerara Gold sugar, but I usually try to find a coarse sugar, not one of the like really tiny milled sugar. You want it to be a little exfoliating, have a little roughness so that it can exfoliate but not too crazy. And I'm recycling my Blue Magic Argan Oil container, and these containers are amazing, and I will eventually take off this label and put on something else, but I was really super excited to get this done because I want to do a review on this homemade scrubbers against some other scrubs that I have, and that was a request from one of my friends, so I didn't get to change it and put on a nice label or anything. And usually when I make these sometimes for friends, and I would get like nice little jars or glass jars, put it in, put a ribbon, etc. And I will show you guys if you're interested in seeing how I package. Like, these are like nice gifts for you to package and give friends. They're very personable. I gave a couple close friends for Valentine's Day, made a body scrub for them, and it was like such an added touch, and they really appreciated it. And I guess, and even like much more than if I'd go and purchase something for them. So yeah, but for me, this is for me in my home, and the cover just fell, but I am just using this container because it was no biggie, and something must always fall. So again, I'm just putting my sugar in, and I'll show you where I end because you want it to have space for the oil. And usually when you make this, the oil should be on the top, because as you scoop out, you would scoop and mix it with the oil. So if you put it in and then you realize that your oil is coming to the top, that's normal, and you should, as you fill it with sugar, that you should leave a space for the oil to settle on top. And remember, this is heavy and the oils generally will float. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm putting it to this much, as you guys can see. And I guess you're going to just eyeball your measurements as you make it, depending on which containers you use. And sorry if you see me bending now, because that's where I have most of my stuff. So for starters, I am going to use this Neural coconut oil. Now this is cooking coconut oil. I am not using the one that the raw one that you get as thick and firm and all. When I got this initially, it was clouded, it was pretty thick and gunky, and because I had it out in the sun, I put it actually out in the sun a little bit for it to come to room temperature and become liquid. Now I would not put, I know they're better coconut oil, like pure virgin coconut oil. I do use some of those also in my hair and on my skin, but like for these body scrubs and stuff, I just use this. And this was actually recommended to me by a friend who uses it for his hair and his skin. He uses it in his salon, and he said this particular brand is one of the best brands. Even if you're using it to cook, this is the one of the best brands that is really close to it being pure coconut oil. But my dad also makes coconut oil for me, for my hair, for my mom and myself, and that has finished because daddy's on vacation, so I have to wait till he's back to make for me. So I am using this, and I did not put this in my hair mask video, as you would see, but I did add it when I did the video for you guys. I didn't put it in, but I did add some of it after I spoke to my friend, and he said, yeah, you can put some of this in it. It's not that bad. So this is one of the first oils that I'm putting in my body scrub. And you have the sugar to exfoliate, but you still want to, as you exfoliate, to retain moisture on your skin. And just a little, oh, this one is new. Just a little, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what these oils can do, or what they do. And coconut oil, and I have my stuff open up here. Coconut oil is usually used for skin products, so like soaps. They're known to heal and repair skin, leaving it smooth and texture, and is generally, and it also helps the lather. So I'm gonna put some, and again, these are like eyeballing measurement. So this is about half, not even half cup, and it's bubbling as it's trying to settle down into the sugar. So that's the first one that I'm going to use. And then next I am going to add sweet almond oil. Now this doesn't have like a great scent like this sweet the almond oil that you get, the almond oil scent. This is not like a essential oil, fragrance oil. It's an essential oil. And sweet almond oil is known to improve eczema and dry skin and inflamed skin. And one of my sons does suffer from eczema. And you'll notice that I put in the coconut oil first. That is just because it's one of those oils that will go through. It didn't come here, but it's around. It will absorb into with the sugar, as against some of the oils will just rest on top. So it's mending with the sugar, which is what I like. So that, you know, when you use the sugars to exfoliate, it's actually moisturizing too. So this is sweet almond oil, and I'm going to put like, well, I have a spoon here. I should use a spoon. That's like about two tablespoon full of this. And this is sweet almond oil. Then I'm going to put palm kernel oil, which is all of these things. Now these ones I had in my hair mask, but palm kernel oil, I'm so tired, please forgive me, is used in a lot of things to help with lather. And because of course this is a body stuff, we want it to help to lather as we put it on. But it's also can be if you don't have coconut oil, this can substitute. And I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of this also. I have to wipe these because they are spilling. And then lastly would be neem oil. And neem oil is amazing. If you need to get yourself some neem oil. Neem oil is known to treat acne. It's also known for eczema, dry skin, dandruff, skin ulcers, warts, and other skin conditions. And you could use it through soaps, lotions, and creams. And I use these when I make my body butters for my son, and also when I do the body scrub, or if I happen to make a body lotion for him, I use this. And so this is a repurchase. And I'm going to actually put 3 tablespoons of this into it. Now the neem oil does have a scent to go with it, and you kind of want to be a little mindful. So what I'm going to do is actually not try to scoop this around, because the last set of oils did settle a bit to the top. So I want to make sure that it goes. And I'm again using a disposable spoon that I will throw out. So it looks like slushy in here now. And it does have a kind of medicated, kind of weirdy scent. Now I ran out of essential oils. I'm not talking about like peppermint and stuff, because I have those. And what I decide I have been doing, because I have not reordered some of my essential oils, so I'm starting to make sure all the sides have. What I've decided to do within recent was to add some of my current body wash, and I'm using Bath & Body Works Cherry Blossom, and I love this scent. So I'm going to add it into the little mixture here to help it lather, but also to give it scent. some scent too. Ooh, and I love cherry blossom. It's nice and fresh for the spring. Yes, so it helps to cut out the oils, but you can also get the sweet, the almond, essential, not essential, the almond oil. That is like a fragrance oil. You can definitely get some. I'm actually thinking I'm going to get some of that and add it to this. But it does help to take away the crazy scent, and also helps with lathering when you're ready to use it. Now this is a little too thin, so I want to add a little more sugar, because when you're scrubbing, you don't want it to be falling apart on you. And you know, you're rubbing, and then guess what, the end of it, you just have some oil in your hand, and you don't have any the sugar is, you know, has disappeared. So even though you're eyeballing it and in your proportions, you may just have to add eventually. Yeah. So right, this seems to be much better consistency, and again, the oils are going to eventually settle and come to the top, and if you see that, that's fine. It's not totally crazy. So yeah, so I'm gonna just cap this and put this in my shower to use for my kids and everybody else to use. And we really enjoy using this. My husband always tells me, keep making your own, because he finds it's better quality. But like I said, I will do a review on the other body scrubs that I am currently using. Other things that you can use as base of body scrub would be like sea salt. So if you can get sea salt, you can use sea salt. I have used sea salt already. It's nice, a little bit more coarse than the sugar, so that what I used to do was mix both of them in one. And sea salt is very good for individuals who have acne prone skin, and also oily skin. This concoction here, and I don't know if you guys can see, it's starting to separate already, where the sugar is going and the liquid is coming to the top. But this is more to help hydrate the skin if you have dry skin, which is what everybody else in my family. My face is oily, but my skin is dry. But if I'm making a face scrub for my if I'm making a face scrub, not for my, yes, silly. If I'm making a face scrub, I will try to use sea salt, because it helps to control the oil. It absolutely works with controlling the eczema, eczema and dry patches on your face. It helps to take off that, and it also helps for acne and all those kind of blackheads and stuff. The sea salt works amazing. But if you have extremely dry face, also with the eczema, you can use a sugar scrub for your face. So if you're interested in seeing my face scrub video, let me just leave a comment and let me know, and I will do that for you guys. And I am wearing the Sweet Nectar from Milani. I know people ask me to see it and wear it. I am wearing it under my Boldy Bear MAC lip pencil. I have that as the base, and then I just put this on top to kind of help tone down the bright orange. I will take baby steps in wearing that bright orange. So I will graduate onto getting it brighter. So this is my homemade body scrub. As you can see here, the sugar is here, the oil, that's absolutely fine. Just when you're scooping it out to use it, try to, you know, mix it a little bit with your fingers. And this one you can actually store in your shower. You do not need to keep it in the refrigerator. So thank you so much for watching and following through. I hope this video was helpful. You can use almost any essential oil with it to just help with scent and scent and other maybe healing properties. So if you do make this yourself, please leave a comment below and share what oils you use to assist and that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye bye.